Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our permanent fire run here in the Long Dark. Okay, so we have got to get a move on. Let me find my bedroll. Got a big day planned. Now,
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
yeah, let's go ahead and do that. At least we have a lot of health for today. So I want to... Ooh, why am I carrying this pot around with me? I want to make sure... Could have sworn I prepped some reishi. I guess I didn't. Okay, third time's the charm. So, last episode, I noticed that it was starting to get colder. So, we have got to get our clothing ready. But today, I'm going to do the coal circuit through Milton. I think I've got some extra cedar in here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. The rest of this back away. Now, I'm dropping off the rabbit pelt and the sapling and the tools at camp office. I am not going to use the bow and arrows on this trip. So to save some weight, I'm going to drop them. Might seem a little bit crazy, but there you have it. Okay, so I'll pick all that up when I get back. It's pretty obvious, laying out in the front there. Okay, those are stacked. Just making sure that all three of them were there. Alright, just about ready to go here. I want to make sure I have enough torches. I do have a lot of torches. I think I'll grab a few more. Let's drop that and get it moved out of the way over here.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Okay, and there was one other thing I think that I was going to leave behind. We're down to 16 kilograms. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just go like this. Okay, so... want to have as much time as possible on Frankie here. So we'll take a torch and add one more stick. It still isn't quite there. Okay. We'll just wait 1 second. I think at 11:52 or 11:51, that's when I can add one. Gotta make sure those don't burn. I've got some additional reishis on me, but I'm probably not gonna have time to prep them, so I'm gonna put most of them back. Tea ingredients. Put 4 back. Okay, let's throw the stick on and go. $11.58, good enough. Got those before they burned. Let's head out. Okay, I'm carrying a little bit of water on me. That's fine. Gotta remember that I can drop it if I need to. We've got 12 hours. It's currently about mid-morning. Once again, nearly 4 minutes into my recording session, so I can use that to gauge time. I've got to remember to stop in the camp office and drop these 3 items off. It's quite cold, and I have a little bit of healing to do, so I'm going to go ahead and drink the birch bark right now. I have a feeling that I underpacked as far as teas go for this trip. We'll have to see how that works out. I think I actually had some sitting on top of the shelf that I should have picked up. Alright, so we'll go in here and drop our 3 items to free up some carry space. So we've got a Rabbit pelts. Green birch. And over here we'll put the tools. And we'll head back out. Looks like it's fogging over. That's really good. It's not going to be windy now, and it's going to be warmer. I have a lot of health. It's fine for me to tank some cold on this run. But I think I'll do that towards the end. This is actually a good temperature for teas. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and drink part of the other tea to get the most use out of it on the walk over to the transition cave. I'm going to drink all of it just because I didn't realize it was a partial. I could have cheesed it for an additional effect, and in fact I really should have because it was my last tea. That's okay. I'm not going to go out of my way for every little stick. Well, this might be a little bit of a challenge. It'd be interesting to see how long this fog lasts. So where exactly is the deadfall area? Maybe the little structures over that way? I don't remember coming that far to the left, but I'll assume that that's where it was. Which means we need to find a way up past these rocks. Considering that I'm planning to go even further out of my way on this run than the last time, this is definitely making me nervous. I really do not want to lose time here. Let's see if I can get enough up here to find the gap. I think the gap is just over there. This looks like the right gap.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Right through here. I forgot to drop those extra matches. Oh well. Step slightly to the right here just to see if there's any birch bark around this birch tree. Not today, it doesn't look like. Alright, so I hear the crows over here. That must be for Max's last stand. I think that's Max right there. No bear spawn here on this run. I think we actually a pretty good line here. If I can find another birch bark, that's actually going to be really nice. Step over here and see if there's another one that spawned. I actually had one back at base that I could have brought. Okay, I think... Oh, I don't know. I think I have to go up to the top, actually. This probably wasn't the best way to come through here. Fog is getting me. I think this is it here. Although, I don't know. It looks like you can go back behind there. Yeah, this is it. Alright, not too bad. Probably only slightly suboptimal. Alright, so this is the first coal cave that we'll be going through on this circuit. Hopefully it's been long enough for the coal to respawn. Should have been, but I don't see any. Ah, here we go. Don't see any coal over there. Alright. There might be one more room with coal. I would really like to get more than 5 coal from this cave. I wonder if this torch is preventing stuff from spawning over there. Just move it out here. So I feel like I haven't seen coal in there the last couple times I've come through. Yeah, just 5 coal. Alright, well. Let's see what the temperature is like outside. -13. It looked like it was warming up. Let's give it a second and check again. -12. It doesn't seem like there's any wind, but maybe if I step into the wind shade I can get warmer. If I can find it. Maybe on this side? Yeah, there it is. -11. Okay. So, very slight wind. Go ahead and continue to collect these cattails. Every time I come through here, we'll grab a few more. Although this particular run probably isn't a great time to be doing that. Just because I'm a little worried about teas, so I'd rather gather tea ingredients if I have the time. And we are going a little bit further out of our way, so every second might matter. This is kind of nerve-wracking to do in the fog. Okay. Let's clear our sprain risk down here. Okay, and I want to run this to try to get down to flat ground before I get a sprain. Now, last time I came through here, we didn't have the acorns. I think I'm going to skip the oak trees today. Yeah, let's try to make good time. I think I'll freeze until we actually get inside a building. Might grab a couple more reishis on the way in.
Sure getting cold.
Just 2. We can grab the other one later. Okay. Let's go this way. I don't think there's a wolf around right now. there is, we can scare him off. I already checked the cave last time we came through here. There's more mushrooms. I'll grab these 2 sticks, so we have at least a little bit for a fire. Now, if I want to go to Grey Mother's, does it make sense to climb the rope? Can't imagine that it does.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I mean, the main advantage to climbing the rope is I don't take the risk of messing up the shortcut. But I can't play around that. Just gotta assume that I know what I'm doing with the shortcut. Okay, so we go until we see that down below us. Then we come right along here. This is the part where I'm most likely to mess something up. It feels wrong, doesn't it? But I think I got it. Yeah, this looks good. Every time I do this, I'm half convinced that I messed up the first part. Don't know that I need to crouch for this part, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to run this, clear that, and we made it. Okay. Now, let's do this. And I'm trying to think. I think we just want to kind of follow the river here. I don't know the 100% fastest way from here into town, but I'll stick to the high ground so I have more options. Once we crest this ridge, should be able to see where we're going. Hello? There it is. Hoping that wolf will take this deer out. Give him a little bit of space. Well, if only that had happened closer to home. I would love to have that deer. That's the gas station. Okay, so we've come in a little bit too far to the right. That's fine, though. I think I'm going to stick to my plan. Even though I'm over here, I'm not going to loot these houses. I'm going to systematically only do a couple of things each time I come here, so that I don't risk spending too long. I think there's pretty much no question that the best loot is going to be found in Grey Mother's. Let's hop into the credit union and crack the safe. I really should have brought a fry bar. Oh man, a tin of coffee. That's great. Okay, Don't really want to spend a lot of time looking around, though. Let's see. Anything? There are lockers. These are both unlocked, so I'm going to go and get them. Don't want to... Yeah. We'll come get this building later. Yeah, there's some lockers that are locked. I should probably make a note of this. I'm not going to search all the filing cabinets right now. Search this box. See if we get a free tea or coffee here. That's actually pretty nice. Coffee, of course, I'm not going to use unless it's an emergency. I really need to just get this safe and go. Let's check the metal boxes. I'm not going to get all the little safes in the wall. They never have anything in them.
Thank you.
A little bit of food. We'll check the lockbox. I don't actually know what spawns in here. Okay, we'll get a fresh torch to do the safe. And this will work out well. I can start a fire in Grey Mother's to warm up. $55. One or two. 55 two. And then like 17. $18. $19.
Oh, lucky day.
Maple syrup. Oh well. I mean, the only thing I really wanted from here was an ear wrap. We got some good stuff. I'll check this body, even though they never have anything. Alright, we have to loot all this out later. I've spent a lot of time on this. I just need to get into Grey Mother's, check the clothing spawns, and then keep moving. Since when do I have a book? Did I just get one from the safe? Was that the other thing besides the maple syrup? Okay, so we'll throw some sticks on here.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Convert to torches when we're about to leave.
Perfect.
Just put maybe an hour and a half on, which is a rough estimate. I don't think I'm going to take another cooking pot back with me. Oh man, I didn't get any teas. Maybe I'll get lucky with a canned food from one of these cabinets. Let's go upstairs. All this stuff is going to be too heavy. Probably going to have to leave it somewhere. Matches. Excellent. Eventually, in the late game, I'll probably just come here, tear down 3 or 4 curtains, and then go home. And just do that until I get all the cloth from these areas. Ah, excellent. We can actually wear that right now. I mean, it's not a thin wool sweater, but it's something, so. Alright, this should be the last torch. Yeah, we're warming up really quickly because there's a fire in the house. I don't think it has a radius like these places typically do. Another sewing kit. We want a ton of those for the late game. Get up here. I should be able to get and see behind this cloth. The coffee. I'm not going to bother with all these papers. I think we're done in here. Book. Trade that for the cloth. Anything under the bed? That's just the bed frame. Alright. Nothing behind the door, right? That room's done. This room is done. And then this room is done. Okay. Yep, too bad we didn't really get anything that exciting, but minor clothing upgrade, a couple of scrap pieces of cloth for later. Alright, let's go grab torches and get out of here. I'm not going to make the tea yet because I might not need it. Convert books to torches, or books to, yeah, books to torches. Makes more sense. You know what? I don't really have anything else to do on the way home. Let's go ahead and wrap up the kitchen here. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a canned food. And that way I'll have the option for the warming up buff without having to craft a tea. Really need to make sure to keep crafted teas on me. We'll just have to take some time to craft up some of the stuff I have stocked up at base. Okay, I think I got everything else in here. Like the fridge.
I could use this.
Just gonna put that there. Potentially cook it at some point. I think I got everything in here. What is this? Just a metal pail. Alright. Let's get these torches ready and head out. Haven't used a lot of my time up, but we have a long trip ahead of us. Starting to get a little nervous about it. As per usual. Let's get a couple more. Alright, that'll do. Nothing on there. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty warm. It would have been a waste to use a tea right now anyway. Gonna look up around the schoolhouse up here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna take. We got enough if we run into bad times on the way back. Probably some loose wood stacked around here. Glasses. Some junk that I can't collect. Here's some wood. Now, we're not going to the farmhouse today. We've already been there. I think I'll just go down this way. It's tempting to stop and gather more cattails and kind of go around and loot other stuff, but I think I just have to remember that all this stuff I can come back and get eventually. Every time we loop through here, I can pick one or two areas to loot out, and then, don't actually know what the fastest way is from here. Whether it's to go to the left or the right. Oh yeah, we're really warm right now. If I was at home, we'd be able to chop so much firewood. Barely getting cold. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the moose spawn, there's one in Forlorn Muskeg in that upper part, but I believe there's not one in the basin down here. So when we get down to the basin, we can gather birch bark on our way through there without fear. Alright, we'll take the shortcut. Hopefully I remember how to do this. I gotta get down here, right? That's a little bit of a fall. Okay, let's see if we can quickly get down here without getting a sprain. This is really far. I'd really like to get down here without spraining myself, but I don't think it's going to happen at this point. I think I took too long. Oh, we made it. Okay. It looks like we can just come down here. I don't remember this part, but I think we can just kind of stand here, and we made it. Okay. Now, from here... Oh. Porch refresh, please. Quickly. Okay. Alright, now we just go down this way, I think. I should have checked that cave. That cave might have respawning coal. That's okay. Go over here. Okay, I think from here we can pretty much just go straight down. Go over here. I already checked the truck, I'm pretty certain. Okay, stand there to reset sprains. And it looks like I made it without sprains. Okay, so... Still got a long trek ahead of us, but... Okay, I think I might spend a little bit more time this time around trying to gather some birch bark here. Got a pretty good idea of how much time it takes me to get home from here, so... Feeling a little bit more confident. Definitely want that piece. That's just a stick. Not going down there for that. Okay, so we'll go up to this upper area. I have to say, the game has been very kind to me on these long trips with the weather not really turning on me. I know now that I say that, we're just gonna get a huge storm while I'm way far from home, but I have the birch bark to make teas now. I would be able to survive it without too much trouble. Silent chop.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
That's loot up there. I'm gonna go check that out. I think that's a backpack. This is probably something they added. empty. Okay. Alright, it looks like we're nearing the end of the birch bark. The end of the birch forest. Refresh this a little bit early before I forget about it. Huh, none of this is birch bark, it's all sticks. Wonder if I pick it up, if the next time it comes down, it'll be... Some of it will turn into birch bark. I don't know how the spawning works. Alright, I still have like, 'cause I didn't start until close to noon. Trying to think, did I do any time acceleration? I don't think I did. So I should have nearly 6 hours from here to get back. Now, somebody kindly pointed out that I forgot to check this coal bin here, so that's why we're coming all the way over here. Give this a quick check. Still a lot of stuff over here to gather. I'm in no particular hurry to do that. In fact, I wouldn't really need to be over here for this, but... Oh, firewood bin, not coal bin. Some fir and some cedar. Very heavy. Reclaimed that I missed. Has this respawned, or maybe it was just too heavy for me last time? I searched all that stuff. Alright, let's get going. This is stuff that I was too encumbered for last time. Put a birch sapling back there. There's a cave over there that I think has some coal in it. I'll probably do that at some point during these runs. Alright, let's go ahead and refresh before we have to deal with this wolf. And I'm going to top off my water a little, so I don't have to worry about it for a second. We're getting cold. I'm going to be going through a cave pretty soon here. Definitely starting to slightly be concerned by the time. So I think I will skip harvesting birch bark, even if the moose isn't there. I'm not going to go up and try to harvest the bark from this area that we're headed to. Let's see, where have I made a fire to warm up? Just in Grey Mother's. And I didn't do anything that passed time there, like I didn't craft anything. Just making sure I haven't made a miscalculation on the amount of time that's passed. Would be very disappointing. Well, the moose is there, so we're not really missing out on anything. Somebody did remind me that you can throw a rock to cause the moose to scare. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and get home. Don't want to push things any further than we already have. We're going to get a bunch of coal in here. Probably going to have to ditch some sticks. I'll get stuff closer and closer. Wow, it feels like I'm so slow right now. I guess indoors. I'm moving a little slower. Every run I do through here will kind of just move stuff further and further along towards the exit. And then once it gets close, then we'll just be able to make a run in the other direction to grab all of it. The extra gear that I couldn't carry back. Alright, we're going to run down this way a little bit to get the coal spot. One, two, three, four. Not bad. There's the sprain risk. Oh, I really don't want to spend a match. I'm being very stingy with my matches. So that's the way I would have come out from that other coal deposit. Not as much coal in here as I was expecting. Okay, I guess I wasn't all the way through yet.
Drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna leave some stuff behind up here. I think I already have a stack of books here. I think that moose, once I get arrowheads made, we will come here and hunt that moose. I think that's the closest one that I know the spawn location of. Although I guess the one in Bleak Inlet always spawns, so I could probably do that. Yeah, we just got a ton of books here. Let's go ahead and drop firewood, these 2 books, and
Man, I could use a drink.
probably have to leave some sticks here as well. Yeah, we're gonna leave a few sticks. Let's leave like 11. Okay, and let's top off on water. And then that should do it. I'm probably... I'm not really warm enough. Yeah, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll start a fire. Hopefully I don't regret this. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll just warm up a birch bark tea.
Come on, little fire.
And then we'll immediately leave. Should be fully warm by that point. Okay, 16 minutes.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Craft birch bark. Nice thing about this is it only takes 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I did that. I don't have any way to get water quickly. We're just gonna go. I don't want to waste any coffees. We're just gonna go. We'll take some cold damage. Oh. Never mind. We're actually gonna have to use a coffee, I think. Let me think about this. So I've got a substantial amount of time left. Oh, my torch is out. My fire's out. No, my fire's not out. Just lighting this in case. Now let's throw a stick on. Okay, so I got a fire. How do I want to do this? I can't take the time to make the... How much water do I need? Half the amount that this would produce? So I need to wait until this says 8 minutes left. That'd be 9 minutes elapsed, and then another 9. And then the time to cook the tea. Oh, I messed this up really badly. Just forget it. I'm gonna be warm. And then I think we're just gonna tank the cold damage on the way back. So... gotta go out to the left here. I'm gonna follow this down. Shouldn't be any predators out. We'll pull a flare out just in case. I can't believe I drank all that water. That was a big mistake. We're gonna pay for it. I can always drink the coffee if I need to. I'm pressed for time now though, so I just gotta get back.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Okay, I need to not panic. I'm pressed for time here. But running is probably not the answer.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Okay, it looks like I executed this well. Kind of following along the side of what I think is the river here. So I gotta get out to the train tracks. If I can find the train tracks, then we can just make it. Not gonna have any trouble. There's one of my torches. It's a good sign. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, good, I found it. Okay, so there's a... I think I can run across here. Yeah. Okay. Now we just follow the train tracks in. I'm fine. We'll take a ton of damage, but we'll make it. We're getting a 2 times burn duration on the fire. We just walk it in from here. I gotta make sure that I don't lose the train tracks. I mean, I'm gonna lose a ton of health, but there's not really any point in stopping here to make a fire. Okay, so what did we learn this time? Definitely I need to keep more teas on me. I mean, I had the coffees. I could have burned a coffee in an emergency there. Like if it really came down to it and I thought I needed it, I would have just used a coffee. But this would have been so much more comfortable if I just had some teas on me. I think that's the main thing, because I was going to say, you know, I needed water, but if I just had the teas on me, then I wouldn't need the water. Should only be in about an hour from the rail car back home, and it takes 2 hours to get full-on hypothermia. Looking at where I am now and the episode timer, I probably had time to make water and make a couple of teas. But I mean, realistically, how much health would that have actually saved me? Because I still would have tanked a whole bunch of cold damage towards the end of this walk. Yeah. Hypothermia risk is going up very slowly. Now we are going to have to slowly heal over the next couple of days. I can drink an herbal tonight. But that's fine because we're not really committed to anything at this point. We did the 2 coal runs. So at this point we're just going to be finishing up our hunting. We need to get some more deer. And then after that it's just going to be crafting all the hide clothing. Also got to do some repairs on my clothing. This has been a long, slightly stressful episode. Nearing the end of my recording session here, so I'm eager to get back, so we'll probably just eat and sleep when we get back. Refuel the fire, eat, drink, sleep. And then I'll worry about all that other stuff later on. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to lay the torch paths out on the lake. Especially this one that goes from camp office to my hut. I just need to be able to follow it indirectly. We're fine on hypothermia risk. Condition's going to really tank here. It looks like this blizzard is ending. Let's get a flare out. Not carrying anything smelly. Looks like wolves are just going to have time to spawn in there. So I want to be completely ready. Oh my goodness, I'm moving so slowly right now. This wind just changed to the perfect direction to slow me to an absolute crawl. And leave that stick there. Once we get to camp office, I'm going to step inside, I think. That way I can warm up for a second while I drop some of this excess fuel. And then we can come back for it at our leisure. By my calculations, I got nearly 2 hours left. Probably be closer to 1 hour when we get back. But a lot of that was spent in very cold temperatures, so I'm predicting there's going to be like 2 to 3 hours left. Let's say 2.5 hours is my prediction for how much time is left on Frankie. I'm trying to do this every time so that I can get pretty good at knowing exactly how much time I have. Okay, so let's drop heavy stuff would be the sticks. Let's drop the fur. Okay, that'll do. Still slightly encumbered, but... Alright, well, at least without the blizzard, we can walk straight there.
So cold in my life.
Okay, so that's my prediction. 2.5 hours. Let's see how accurate that is. I can already see the fishing hut. No wolves about to ruin my evening. It's so cold. Can definitely see some sort of graphical effect here. I'm not sure what it is. Yep. Smoke coming up. We're looking at 2 hours, 7 minutes. Okay, so I slightly overestimated it. Let's throw this fur on. Let's throw some sticks on. I think I got plenty of extra sticks, so we'll just throw all of these on. Get some cedar, or some reclaimed, for sure, on there. Some cedar. Okay, what are we going to eat tonight? So I should have a, you know what, let's just make another herbal tea. Some water. Oh, I don't have herbal tea? Alright, well, I'm definitely drinking herbal tea tonight if I have one, so... Let's see, where would it be? In here? Not there. Did I already drink all my herbal tea? Okay, guess we're gonna have a slower healing night. Alright, let's put this away, grab a torch so I can see. Did I put it in here? I'm not gonna waste forever looking for this thing. Maybe I made all the herbal tea and drank it. Let's just take these right now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume that I used all of it. Alright, so we'll just get the healing that we can get. I'll be able to throw a cedar on there in a minute. Let's go ahead and eat some rabbit. Actually, food that I found, that needs to be eaten. That is junk. These need to be eaten soon. I have a lot of junk stuff. I think I should go ahead and eat the dog food. That's the closest. So I'll eat that and a full piece of rabbit. We'll splurge a little bit tonight since I need some additional healing.
I think I need to lay down.
Okay. Let's place this. Gotta remember to drink water. Healing tonight is extremely important. Let's grab this before we create the save point, so I don't forget it. Put the torch out. Alright, Frankie's all set. Crouch here, and let's top the water off. Oh, I'm not thirsty. Alright. 10 hours. Should be up to around 60, 70% maybe. Alright. Well, there's that coal circuit done. I can focus on stuff at home now. We've still got 2 more rabbit hides to harvest here.
I could eat a horse. Let's stay in a lot, because I love horses.
I think I got more than 20 coal. Did I leave some of it somewhere? Maybe I just used some for fueling. I don't know. Either that was a very light coal run, or I got confused about what I had on me. But we got a bunch of food. We got
drink.
another 5-pack of coffee. Excellent stuff. More resources, more teas. All right, next up, deer hunting. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.